All right, today I'm going to talk about a time that I almost quit my business. And it was in October of 2020, so not that long ago. I had been really struggling for a long time with my business in terms of the direction I wanted to take it in, how I wanted to run it, how much work I wanted to put into it. And that's not to say I didn't want to work hard and put the work in. But the work that I was doing felt very stressful. It felt very overwhelming. It didn't feel fun. And while I loved my clients and I loved the challenges I was running and all of that, it was just starting to feel old and it sucked. And I was starting to really not like it. And it's funny because during that time, I had people texting me and other people in the industry being like, you're crushing it, like whatever you're doing, it's amazing, keep doing it. But I was hating almost every minute of it. The only thing that I loved was when I was coaching my clients. And so I made a deal with myself. I remember at the beginning of October of last year, I said, give it October, November, and December. If by the end of December, you're still feeling the same way, you can take the first quarter of the new year to kind of wrap things up, put a bow on it, and then figure out your next best steps. And over those 3 months, I really committed to, of course, this is when Sadie decides she's going to start eating. But I love that sound too. That makes me so happy. But over those 3 months, I really committed and dedicated myself to reinvigorating my business and myself as a business owner, and to really focus on more fun and more joy, period. Not just in my business, but in my life in general. And so by the end of 2020, I decided I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing it, but I'm going to hire a business coach and I'm going to build the business that I've always wanted to build. Here's the thing. There was a lot of, I know what I should be doing, I'm just not doing it, stuff going on for me at that time in the last 3 months and the first month or so of this new year. It's I know exactly what I want to do and what feels fun for me, but I'm just not doing it. I'm doing the same stuff that I was doing 5 years ago when I started this business, and it was starting to feel really old. So I said, I'm gonna hire a coach, not because I need strategy and I need to know how many emails per week to send out and all of that. I don't need that. What I needed was somebody to help me help keep me on the straight and narrow and help me keep my mind right when things got hard and when things got stressful and when I made a plan and then I was like, no, you know what, I think I'm going to do something else, right? Somebody to kind of bounce that stuff off on and make sure that I'm taking the steps in the right direction to build the business that I really want to build. And this is something that I hear so I hired a business coach, and she's been amazing in keeping me accountable to the things that I say I'm going to do. I said, I'm going to start doing daily lives during the week. She's like, cool, go do it. And she's checking in to make sure I do. I said I was going to get a wait list going for my one-on-one coaching program. She was checking in to make sure that that was going well. So having that support and having somebody almost to report to has been so helpful in keeping my head in the game. And this is something I hear all the time from people when it comes to their nutrition and fitness. I know what to do, I'm just not doing it. Well, ask yourself why. Because if you know what to do and you're not doing it, chances are really good you're making it either a lot harder for yourself than it needs to be, which we tend to do with nutrition quite a bit, or you don't actually know what to do and you need to simplify it. And you need accountability. Guys, I tell you all the time, when I started my food freedom journey and when I decided to stop dieting and all of that, I couldn't do that alone. There's no way. And we think that we should because it's food. We need food to survive. We've been eating our whole lives. We should know what to do, but nobody has ever taught you how to do it mindfully. No one's ever taught you to do it in a way that works for you, because if they had, you'd be doing it. Because it's that simple. A lot of times it's that extra accountability. And a lot of times too, it takes a solid amount of time to get really, really focused on it. Just like I did with my business, giving myself those 3 months to see what I could do to kind of revamp things and reinvigorate myself was so important, because it was feeling like I had just all this time and there was no timeline and I could do anything I wanted whenever I wanted to do it. So what was the rush? Why do it now? But by giving myself those 3 months to get really focused and clear on exactly what I needed to do, made me do the thing, right? And that's why my one-on-one coaching program is just 3 months. It's not a year long. It's not 30 days. It's 90 days. It's 90 days to get you laser focused on your health goals, to see what you can do. What can you make out of the next 90 days? Can you achieve those fat loss goals? Can you achieve those fitness goals? Can you finally break through the mindset stuff that's telling you that this is just too hard and it's never gonna work and you might as well just settle for where you're at to bring your life and your health to the next level? You can. But you probably need additional support to do that, just like I did with my business. So it's a little bit of a challenge for you. If you're currently struggling with your nutrition, if you're currently struggling with your mindset around food in your body, I need you to apply for my 90-day one-on-one coaching program. The link to apply is in my bio. All you have to do is fill out the application. I'll contact you via the number on the application. We'll get on the phone. We'll talk about your goals. We'll talk about what you're struggling with. I'll let you know exactly how I can help you. And then we make the best decision together from there, whether you continue on to the program or not. That's it. There's no pressure. You have nothing to lose by applying for this program if you're struggling with food and nutrition and your body, especially around the mindset stuff. 90 days of concentrated effort with me at your fingertips 24/7. You cannot fail. All right? Don't quit on yourself. Let's go. Link is in my bio. Have a great weekend.